Okay. I should have put this on before, but then this, wow, I didn't realize how bad my typing was here. In this video, we're going to be creating expressions, creating algebraic expressions to help us solve certain situations. Now, lots of times in the real world, when we have a math problem presented to us, we can use logic. We don't actually have to create algebra. But algebra is a way of thinking about problems. It's a particular style of thinking that nobody's ever required to use, but if you get good at it, it can really help you organize your thoughts and help you come to solutions that you know otherwise you might not be certain of. Okay, so creating expressions, one of the most important things we'll do in this course. We start off with some basic ones here. Okay, let me put some on the screen for us. We need to create an expression for a cost C increased by 25. So C plus 25 is an acceptable answer for this expression. We just need to talk about some letter C being increased by 25. Okay. Another acceptable answer, although it's not the order stated in the question, you could say 25 plus C, because the commutative property of addition, we said it doesn't matter the order that you add in. Okay, so that'd be totally fine. Let me get another one here. This one is different though, because this one involves subtraction. The order does matter. So $130 subtracted from a cost called C. You have to write this one like this: C subtracted by 130. Can't be 130 subtracted by C, okay? Because you're trying to take 130 away from C. So here's our number C. Maybe the cost is 250, and this is how we subtract 130 from like that 250. Okay, so if it's $130 subtracted from something, you've got to take that 130 away from that cost. So some other ones you might see this week. An age decreased by 2. Okay, so maybe somebody's age A is 42. They put on some cream that makes them look 2 years younger, so we decrease their age by 2. Alright, let's do another one that you might see this week. Twice a distance called D, right? So that would be 2D. Okay, that's twice a distance. 2 times something is how you make it twice something. There's another one, 1/3 of an age. So to take 1/3 or 2/5 of something, you just multiply the fraction times the letter, okay? So 1/3 times A, that's 1/3 of an age. Let me get another one here. So there's a luxury car that costs $300 more than twice the cost of an economy car. We'll call I didn't write this in. E is the price of the economy car. Okay, so there's a luxury car that we're trying to make an expression for. It's 300 more than twice, so 2 times an economy car's price. So there's the expression we need. 300 more than twice the economy car. I've got one last one for you here. Sonia's electricity use this year decreased by 25% from her electricity use last year, where E, we'll let that be the electricity used this year, okay? Last year, sorry. E is the electricity used last year. A couple of different ways you could do this. You could write it like this: her electricity use last year decreased by 25% of her electricity use last year, right? So that's a 25% decrease. Maybe the electricity use was 1,000 of some unit. 1,000 subtracted by 25% of 1,000, that's how you decrease it by 25%. Or if you've been enjoying the units lately and you were looking for like terms, E is 1E, right? 1 subtracted by 0.25, that's 0.75 E. So unless MyMathLab or whatever they call it, unless that says simplify your answer, I think either one of these should be okay. But this is the simplified version. If you decrease it by 25%, then your electricity use is 75%, right?